Welcome to the Banter Booth. Every Sunday we get together and what do?
We banter.
We chat. We banter.
We in the booth.
Us. So, today we have, obviously, the quarterback, Diego Perez.
Yes,
Beast.
sir.
We got our good buddy, Josh Ovares.
Mm-hmm.
What a beautiful name. Josh
It's all right. It's
Josh
all right.
is from Philadelphia, so that sucks.
He's all right. That guy.
Josh is a funny guy, so you'll hear him in the background with his little quips and freckles. And we also have Graham Kenho? Cohane. It's a dumb last name.
But I call him Graham the Great. I want to keep that
Granimal,
in.
if you rolled with him, he's a whole polar bear.
Right.
All right.
Man.
So, Patrick.
Yo, what's up?
How you doing?
I'm good, dog. I'm good.
Yeah.
You know, looking forward to another week of banter and and business and and boobs, because I keep it triple B. I don't know what it just flowed. Anyways, bro, how was your week?
Wow. Caught me off guard. I started thinking of things. My week was pretty good.
Yeah,
it was pretty good. The weekend was awesome. Friday night we went to a teammates event. It's called Fight to Win. Yeah. And he hasn't competed in like 2.5 years.
How'd he do?
And he did phenomenal.
Well,
he got slammed, reversed the guy, choked him out. Like, it was really dope. You know what I'm saying? Like, it was good to go all the way up there and support him.
I miss those days of beating you up like that. But
there's no world that would have it. Not even a multiverse.
Matter of fact, I think I gotta take a shot.
Matter of fact, like you weird to even think it.
I know, I get it. I'm sorry. I gotta take a little bang.
That was dope.
All right.
I think Graham, I owe you like $40 for that, right?
Yeah, sure.
Yeah, you'll never see it. Anyway, and then last night we watched the fights.
Yeah.
You know? So I invited that dude Andrew back over. He was decrepit because he got slammed, so he came over.
Oh,
you know what I mean? We watched the fights, and those were dope.
Okay.
And,
what kind of fight was this?
This was UFC.
UFC.
So
okay.
it was a great card, actually. You know.
Yeah.
I committed a sin.
What you do?
I gambled.
You gambled.
And
did you win big?
I tried, and I realized that's why I don't gamble. You understand? But I put a little $20 in to win $476.
Hey!
And I'm gonna tell you how they got me.
Go ahead. Let me hear it. Let the people hear it. Let's go.
So I got the first fight.
Okay.
Boom! I knew it was gonna happen like that. Little knockout. Second fight, the under. Come on, we already rolling.
Okay.
Third fight, Patty by death. I already knew.
You did.
You
called it. Oh, you was on a roll.
But I was feeling myself.
Oh.
And it was right before the main event. It was Volk versus Diego. And usually DraftKings will give you a buyout.
Yeah.
They wouldn't.
No.
I knew right then. I knew right then. I was done.
Vegas had to drop on you.
And he's like, it ain't working for me. I said, no. You know? I thought I was slick, but they got me again. They hooked me, bro.
Wait, so who ended up winning the fight? Because I didn't even watch
Volkanovski. Now, he was like the first fight over 35 to like win a chip or something like that, the data or the stats.
Yeah, I know he was on top for a while, then he kind of
came back and he won.
He won
was
yesterday?
sick, yeah.
Oh,
so that was dope.
Oh, congrats, Volk, if you're watching, congrats.
Yeah. Whatever, little dude.
I'm not having him in
but
the
he could cook.
We can have him in the booth.
Yeah, he could cook.
We want champs in the booth.
Yes.
I want champs in the booth.
I don't know. If you're not taller than me, I don't want you here. I said what I said.
Okay, boss. You got that, boss. You and him can see each other. You know we be out there, so yeah, we'll have a talk about it.
Midgets away, like Chucky. Like Chucky. We already talked about
that. Hey
that.
man, you keep going. Volk's watching. I don't know.
I want that smoke. The man's name's Volkanovski. Right? I don't even know what he is. All right? Imagine someone called and say, Volkanovski looking for you. I don't want that.
Yeah. Do he have the call him the cauliflowers?
Of course.
See,
the guy looked like a little gargoyle. I don't want that smoke.
There's memes about that.
I'm sure he's
you
like
don't
this.
you don't
like a bat.
you gotta choose your words correctly.
I'm not scared of him.
I get it. I get it. It's just I didn't say you scared. I said you just gotta choose the type of words where you need
I choose my words. I know what I'm saying.
Cauliflower is. That's all.
Listen, I've been grappling for a little bit too. I'm genetically superior because my ears don't turn that way. Okay? All right, that's what it is. All right, I said what I said. All right, deficient.
Oh man.
Okay. All right.
You got
How
that,
was
boss.
your week?
Yeah. Oh my week's great. I mean my week's great. Speaking of my week, because I don't see Josh today, and this man, all I see is him having a good time all over the world. He's at Deftones, and he's going to shows and concerts.
Did he invite you to that?
Did he invite me? Hey, I'm not getting invited. And I saw the man today, and what are you gonna say? Yo, how come you ain't invited? Like what? Yo, my man, I haven't seen you. Oh no. What he said today was he said he gonna see me here today and said, oh, I didn't know you needed anything. I said, I didn't know you were going to be here today. Oh, let's start with that and then rewind. But anyways, this is while I was handling business throughout the week. Yes. So I don't know, my brothers, he just disappeared. He's doing big things these days, so I don't know.
I will say this. He invited me to Deftones. I've been with him, I think, twice now.
Okay.
I know he loves that band, and that's why I go.
Yeah.
But I'm good.
Why?
They sound, every song to me is the same.
Man,
Josh,
what you got to say about that? He back here too, so he can, that man's.
And he's a big fan, and I just want him to know that every song sounds the same. Go Gojira.
I had to go to M83 for this man.
M83 is significantly better. All right, go ahead, continue.
No, speaking of, listen. So during my week, I try to find a little downtime to just kind of like check what's you go on social media, you just check things out or whatever. Speaking of Banter Booth's picking up, see the algorithm, we in there. I mean, the people are watching. The people we come in,
it's all
the
about.
people are watching. However, I was scrolling and I saw a fellow podcaster, Mr. Sean Ryan, my brother, right?
Sean Ryan.
He does well for himself, right? He's a military guy, he's a veteran. He's a great man. And on this show, he had a guest. I guess the guy's from like Poland or something, right? He's like maybe in his 60s or something, maybe older. No disrespect, I don't know how old you are, sir, but this guy, because I'm gonna apologize because the story he told, I don't want to run to the man and he see me what I'm about to say. Man, so he's on the show and he talks about the story. He says, when we're in Poland, we get in a lot of fights.
This is your Poland accent?
It's terrible.
I was trying to say, this is not good.
God awful. And I got Polish friends, so I don't know. My bad, y'all. I'm not doing y'all, sir. My bad. Let me stick with American accent. So listen. So he said, back in the day, they used to get into, little brawls, out there, bang, bang, bang. Yeah. So he said, when we fought, they make sure they end the fight. And not something like they're killing people, but like they knock them out. He goes, we don't stop if they want to stop. We finish. We knock them out cold, and then we leave. However, this is the part that got me. He said, when we do that, what we do after we make sure they're out cold, he goes, we used to walk around with safety pins in our pockets. And now, before the catchphrase came, I was like, before the catch, I was like, it depends. He said, yes, because you cannot leave them there. What we do, we hook their tongue and pin it to their lips so they don't die, so they can breathe. And then we leave. I said, what? My God, this is atrocious. Imagine you wake up and there's your tongue pinned to your lip. What must have happened for you to wake up and you're like, what you gonna do, bro? My God, that's horrendous to think of.
So, I have a few things to discuss here.
Okay.
One, you went back to the Poland accent, so the Polish accent, which is weird again. I know you're trying your best.
I'm trying,
so
but the guy was so dramatic and like.
Did he have cauliflower?
Animated. No.
Not
that I noticed.
Woulda whooped him too.
Hey,
talking about safety pins.
Listen,
I'd have cleaned him up.
All right, listen to me. Again, if you run into this man in the street and he pull out a safety pin before you even talk to you.
If I woke up and my whole joint was together like that, like on some Saw stuff, I leave the universe. Not the country, not the Americas. Like, I'm not going down south. I'm leaving the universe.
The universe?
Nobody can ever see me
now
again.
What? Now imagine you woke up by me waking you up saying, Shane, what happened?
You did it?
I happened to be inside. I came out and I woke.
Safety pin?
Now I'm trying to unhook you.
Honestly, I'll slap the dog shit out of you too. Just because nobody could know of this and I'm gone. I'm abandoning everything.
Damn, dog.
I'm not even sending texts.
Yo, that's wild. I told Steph about the story. She was dying.
That's horrible.
That's horrible.
Yeah.
Horrendous.
Like, why would you grow up like that?
I don't know.
God.
What did that guy go through in life? You gotta.
Yeah, I mean,
dark past.
That's a dark past. The passenger, as they say.
A safety pin. There was a medical guy in the comment section.
Yeah.
He goes, if you ever do that, he goes, here, how about this? Please don't.
Yeah.
Don't ever hook somebody's tongue and
unsanitary
into their goddamn lip. That's awful.
Yes, you dirty little hands just reached into people's mouths and to do that so they can breathe. Actually, he's kind of a good guy.
Imagine if it was Steve Brunel that did that to you.
Oh, Steve Brunel don't have the what you call it, the flexibility to do that. Yeah, as I said, and I'll tell you the Steve Brunel thing, as you say that name, and that's Patrick's father-in-law. And if you ever met him, that's a thing. So the first, that's all I'll say, because I love Steve Brunel.
We're going to have him on the show at some point.
We have to, because I know he got stories. But like I said, you know a little fear of mine, now that you said his name. And a little fear of mine is handshakes. Shaking another man's hand.
Yeah, why is that?
Well, there's a few factors that play into it to be a little vulnerable. Because I remember the first time I met Steve, he's like, oh, Shane, this big burly dude, and his hands are like this, right? Yeah. They're decrepit. It looks like he used to slap concrete for no reason. Like he just woke up and slapped it, so he got a little arthritis.
Oh, yeah.
Sorry, arthritis. I said arth.
Like, get it together.
Yes,
I don't know what
sorry.
you're trying to say over there. But.
So anyway, he came, and I knew as he went in for the handshake, it was over for me.
No.
My grip strength could not compete with his. He shook my hand, my knees buckled. He said, heard you was a boxer. When I say even my prostate tensed up, I sat down and took it like a champ. Pause. And then, but it's a weird thing for me. Like I got like dainty model hands, but they're decrepit too from jiu-jitsu. But whenever someone goes to shake, I'm like, fuck, they're gonna squeeze it together. My knuckles are gonna crunch. I just don't have a good one.
I know, man. I know. I've learned to take it easy on you when over the years. Just shaking your hand.
Here we go.
I don't like that.
Here we go, man.
Just gently,
I'm sure you've developed that good grip strength in a certain way. So there is.
I mean, I'm both hands, dog. So
both hands. You use both hands.
I mean, big motherfuckers.
Big
we do.
Oh,
big
no.
booth. You know.
Oh no. But no, that's crazy. How's Starlet doing?
She's good, man. Gymnastics, you know.
Diesel.
Gymnastics, you know. This past week, I had to give a little talk because she get a little, call it a little fresh, a little spicy, spicy with the coaches and stuff. So I was like, hey, you can't be doing that. You gotta be nice.
Yeah.
That age, So you gotta instill the discipline and respect. That's it. All factors and just kind of like, hey, don't do that. I do like empty threats. I be like, if you do that, your iPad, I'm taking it for the week.
Empty threat?
Oh, yeah, because I can't follow through.
Imagine she looked at you, because I've seen her cry.
Oh,
hey, man. No, she call you guy. Hey, guy. And I'll be like, hey, I'll look at you like this.
Yeah, like I can't do it either. So that's all. You know what I say? I say, if you do that again, mommy's gonna take your iPad. I do that.
You do that?
All on mommy. You know what I mean?
Man, the moms have it tough. Because at my house, I could walk by and they'll just be like, Mom, I need you, Mom. And Mama. My kids will sit there like they are some what they call them, oligarchs, whatever that is. And they be like, she'll bring them dinner. And then they'll be like, Mom, can you bring me water? Yeah. And it's like, you can't get up yourself.
You never actually ask what they want. It's nothing.
It's nothing. So I look at them.
Nothing in general. They just want some lazy.
Yo, I look at them with that, Samuel L. Jackson look from
Black Snake Moan.
Oh, it's a classic.
Exactly. I look at them. I be like, yo, you don't have two paws that you can't walk, and that it's crazy. Like when she's not there, and it's militant thing. I just look at them. They like they in order.
Jesus. Dad, they love mom.
In order. That's crazy though. The whole mom, mama. Yo, it's a real thing.
I know.
And my daughter asked 9 million questions.
I don't want to
like cut that out because it's good to be, inquisitive and curious. But she'd be like, why are you doing this? And I'm like, listen, I'm an adult. And the fact that you keep asking me these questions is gonna lead to a situation for you.
I've seen her get you.
Yeah,
it's a good. It gives me pleasure to see because I see how worked up you get, and you just what? You get so vexed.
Yo, she worked me up, son. I tell you. I don't know. She like 22. I'm gonna put gloves on her and figure it out.
And I think she could take you because the way she coming up, I already seen Trey. I already seen.
Yeah, now she could move.
I saw the 1-2 last night.
Yeah, you did, right? She's gonna be a problem.
And I don't know if I told you the rude thing she said. Like a few weeks ago, I got bronze at a tournament, and she didn't know that color. And she was like, "Yo, I thought you was gonna win." Yeah. And she followed that, damn loser. And I'm like, I looked at her and I go, yo, I almost clinched. I was like, yo, I almost put 5 on her jaw. Like, what have you done? Like, what do you mean? I just really went through something.
Oh man!
Oh, is this the one you got third place in?
Yeah, she said I got yeah. Like I ain't just do my best.
Like you wasn't just fighting for your life.
I was fighting for my life. She just was like, she said it 4 times, loser. She never seen bro. She was like, yo, what color is this? This is a penny. I'm like, bro.
But the innocence, you see, she, you know, and she ain't seen that before. Like, what's this?
Nah, she expect more, and I'm like, all right, I will deliver greatness. Deliver great. I am motivated now.
But you know me, with me, when I tell you, when you go compete in these things, I said, if you don't win, don't come home.
Yo,
that's what I just tell you right now.
He'll text me, he's like, you competing? Don't bother come around if you lose. Hurts my soul. I'll be like, damn, you don't want to lose in front of your friends.
Don't come home.
So that's crazy. I brought Zayden to a basketball camp Saturday morning.
Yo, before you go, I want to say Zayden, that kid is like golden. He's the golden child. Yeah. You know, and he's going places. Yeah. I called it years ago. Yeah. And this is, I don't know, how old is he now? 11. I've been saying this for the past 5-6 plus years. I'm like, yo, he's going places. And I'm not wrong.
I appreciate that.
Yeah, great kid.
Don't know where that came from because I'm different. So, but he's a good kid. Like, the kid tells me I love you 9 times a day. Love you, Dad. Just walking around, I'm like, what?
And you get mad at that?
I'm not mad.
I see you. I see you.
I do.
I don't even understand.
He'll go to the bathroom. He'll look at me. Love you, Dad. I'm like, all right, man. I mean, I'm doing something. Love you, Dad. Hey, yo, he's such a good. Cause you don't never really like have that. Like just someone always like, love you.
Yeah.
He genuinely just be like, love you, man. You know? It's like he's like a surfer. You know? He's like, yo, just, you know, love you. One of these days, I'll tell you his first jiu-jitsu tournament story. Yeah. That's another episode.
That's for another one.
You know, I brought him to the Sam Hauser camp.
Yeah.
On the way there, I looked at him and I was like, you look nervous. This is just a camp. He's like, so they're gonna be around my age? And I was like, yeah. Well, there'll be age groups. You're not competing for like a job. Like you're just going for some drills and things like that. I'm like, relax. This is not like a real thing. But he had a blast doing that. So
man.
Yeah, he is a good kid. Right now he's dealing with like at that age like little friendship issues. And my advice is, hey, listen, they not gonna be your friends 10 years from now. Don't even worry about this. Like, if you're good with them now, great. Your friend group changes like every 5 years, so don't even worry about this. So I'm kind of giving him that good advice.
Like for me, Josh is about to get like fired.
You gonna leave?
Yeah, because he don't check in on me. Like
he don't check in on you.
Yeah, I think
he checking on
me,
hit
that
but
5-year mark. You know, like when you gotta like in work, they give you like a review.
Yeah,
I'm gonna give him a review in the next like few months. We're gonna talk about it. Like,
yo, I like that.
I'm gonna give him a review.
A friend yell.
A friend yell.
Yo, a Phelps.
Done. Yes.
I love that.
A Phelps.
Oh my God.
Phelps.
Because
Just like, get a Phelps.
I'll be like this, trash friend. I'm like, no, not you. But I'm just saying, like, if they pull that up, Graham's GOAT. I'm like, Graham's a great guy.
Yeah.
I'm like, Graham is a.
I heard you picks up your calls. You don't pick up on it.
I don't like when people call me. Like, the only one.
And I want people to call me. So Josh, he don't know to just flip it.
It's
just
weird.
Call me all the time because I appreciate it.
I don't want no one to call me. When I call and I hear y'all voice, the irritation level. I'm like, you couldn't have texted me this? Oh my God.
It'd be like 1:30 on a Tuesday. I'd be like, I wonder if Shane's having a good day.
That's ruined. I'd be like, why did this man call me? Like he don't have fingers to text.
Yo, Josh,
you want to hear my
be
cadence?
Scheming on how to make you vexed out there. Like, yeah, I'm gonna call and say hi. Hey, Josh, I love you. Yeah. It's like, I love you.
And you know what Josh do too?
What do you do?
You know what Josh will do? Josh is a diabolical human because he's a very intelligent man.
Well, I know that. Yes, I know he is. That's what I'm saying.
Not only will he call you, Josh will ask you 5 questions that all can relate to the same thing. You know what I'm saying? And it's like, yo, my man, just show up and we'll figure it out. Just show up. You'd be like, what are you wearing? What's the degrees outside? Fahrenheit, Celsius. You know what I'm saying? You eat? I had Chinese on Tuesday, so not feeling that. What do you want to do? And I'm like, hey man, I just want to get through the day. But that's how you know he's a smart person, because he's trying to get those questions out of me. But knowing me, you should know, like, I'm not saying that. And if I go dark with the text, that's it.
Is it?
Talk to you tomorrow.
That's annoying. 3 questions. It's really annoying when you do that.
Yes to which one?
All of them.
But you know me, I hit you up sometimes. You kind of go dark, but you know when I come back, I'm cussing you out.
Yo,
like it's not.
You do some vicious cussing.
I mean,
today at the gym, I'm at the gym. You know what happened was Graham texted me earlier in the day, and he's like, because I told him I want you to come and check out, the banter and Big Booth. And he comes, he texts me this morning. He's like, I know this is Graham too, and they say, so we hanging out today? What's going on? So he texts me, and he's like, what time, the address? So I accidentally text you.
Oh,
I guess you on my mind.
Oh, I guess so.
So you come back, I'm on the treadmill. You go, hey man, you out of order? Get yourself together. Why you texting me my address? Now I realize I had not texted Graham yet.
No, it's kind of, I forgot what I said word for word, but when I read some stuff,
it was rude.
It was kind of, but it was needed at the time.
I was like, with the
I believe I said, are you malfunctioning?
Yeah.
He said, get yourself together.
Yeah. and as you know, so like when I'm on the treadmill, I'm here like, yo, this is mad rude, dog. I could fall. You know what I'm saying? I remember one time Josh had texted me, and I was trying to like make a little weight for something, and I had missed class, and he'd go to class sparingly. You know what I'm saying? Sparingly, enough to meet quota.
Yes.
So then he had the nerve to text. I've never been this irritated. I started looking around the gym. He texts me. He goes, hey. The John Travolta meme. He's like, hey, where you at? Yo, when I tell you eyes was red, I almost I started sweating more than I usually do, because I know he was joking, but like my blood pressure had to be 240 over. You know what I mean? Yeah. I was really, I get like that. So like at night, you get that little downtime. Put a little show on. You don't pay no attention. The ADHD kicks. I be scrolling.
Of course.
I be scrolling.
Don't we all?
And I came across a little reel that, wow, it did something to me. You understand? And I was like, you know what? I'm gonna show Patrick this. I know he ain't see this because the reels you send me are way different. You'd be like, you need to motivate yourself.
Yeah,
you need to come one with the earth and just understand that money can be taken.
Yes. Instead of doing push-ups, you need to do earth downs.
Yes, earth downs.
Like that. Yeah. Like
so I wanted to bring in a clip. We're gonna upgrade. This is what I have.
Oh, this is my IMAX. I call this my IMAX.
This is your IMAX.
This is IMAX.
So the tiny TV will be upgraded.
Yeah.
Okay. We will do better.
We will.
We will do better.
We come. Banter Booth's gonna be doing better.
We're gonna do better.
Oh, we coming.
But I just wanted to show you this clip real quick and get your reaction. We'll go.
All right, let's see it.
Right. Josh,
roll it.
Josh,
roll it.
No context.
Josh, hook it up.
Hey. Yo, why are they holding him back?
So pause. So
that wasn't. Hold on. That was not like a little spit either. It was like a whole sploosh.
Yeah.
Oh man.
So if you could pause the clip and just go to the so let me give you a little context here. So those two, I don't know these nerds.
Yeah.
Because I would whoop both of them, and I say that confidently. Back to back. This is not an issue for me. I saw both of them. One is
and this is boxing.
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
Whatever they called what they were doing.
Watching boxing
so these nerds were they had some little social media argument, I assume.
Yeah.
Right, Josh? Is that the?
Yeah. There's some type of podcast.
Yeah. So they decided to fight. Now the one with the sunglasses who looks like a giant turkey. Like
the one that spit. Yeah, the one that spit at
dude. Look at this turkey dude. So he thinks he's like intimidating, and he spits something. He spits like he held that in for like 3 days.
Yeah, I saw that.
So can you pause for a sec? What would you have done if you was doing a face-off with somebody, and they just did the whole just from the belly spit on you? What would you have done?
I don't know why when you ask me, my first thought is to laugh. But the laugh is like an evil, very like a deep, like soul. Yeah. I don't even know the answer for you because I'm just going to do this. And every time I think of this, I remember your questioning to me and I'm like,
imagine.
It gets louder.
Yeah. Imagine, right? Nah. But what would you have done,
bro? What do you mean? There's not even I can't explain to you what because think about it. Okay, all right. So let's use your clip, right? So what I don't like about that clip, besides the spit, obviously the spit is just disgusting. It's the worst. It's one of the most disrespectful things. So I think a man slapping another man is probably my number one thing where it's like the most disrespectful. Like it's the second. What do you have a number one? Oh, the spit. Oh, okay. Well, I think it's interchangeable, and I think it's opinionated, and I'm just saying that might be number two. No, the slap is kind of crazy too, right? But go back.
To the original?
No. He's just.
I'm just pointing that they held that man back.
Yeah.
From asserting violence upon that man to defend his manhood, manliness, whatever, right? Because if that man's spitting on a man like that, I think you saying I don't give a and I'm doing whatever I want to do. I don't give a get it, but I'm mad. See, I'm all worked up. Yeah. See, I'm not like this. Yeah. I like this.
Yeah.
You. I get mad. Yeah, I'm a different person. See, no. Oh God. Oh, Diego said don't slam the table. Yo,
it's a family podcast.
Family show. Then mute this part because kids mute this part. Don't listen to me. Listen, but no, honestly, it's like let him go, let that man go, and cause havoc. So. Yes, what would I do? I think
mayhem.
As most men are, we're capable of certain type of violence. I'm gonna go violence because but you don't do that. You gotta let that man defend himself in that situation. So that's what I'm saying. But besides that,
so as your friend,
yes, sir.
Obviously I would never hold you back, but I would have hit him as soon as he went like this, as soon as he puckered.
Yeah.
I would have put him in the gulag.
No, but you've been around like fighters with and stare downs and whatever, right? So there's sides. There's like groups of men.
Yeah.
So whether if that dude gets spit on, you lunge at him as your friend, as my boy.
It's a whole thing.
But they people come in and just block you too. It's like you know what I'm saying.
I mean, listen, then we get in restraint. Listen,
all right.
There's no world where you're gonna disrespect a human like that and spit on them. That means you're less than. I don't care about a slap. Yeah?
I wouldn't have done that if there was just him and the other guy on that stage.
Exactly. So he had all his peoples with his little sunglass looking like a whole vulture. Is that still a bird?
Yeah.
Yes, yeah. Well, that's what he looked like.
Vulture or bird?
And then,
what they extinct?
I don't know. I don't see those things. But then spitting at a dude, which is just classless. Oh man, yo, I would have gave him such a spanking as an adult. You know
but they
what I mean?
holding it back. What I'm saying is, if you was in that same state,
I'd have lost friends that day.
I hear you. I hear you.
But,
so let me know what you're thinking. What do you say? So, what would you have done?
as soon if he had did that, it would have been all day. We would have figured it out all day. There would be no fight. Everything's canceled. Yeah. It would have been all day. I'm talking for the rest of your life. I'm around the corner.
I agree.
But that's just me.
So how did it pan out? Did something happen in the fight?
So Josh told me that the fight happened last night. Wouldn't know. There was obviously better fights on. Plus, I saw one looked like Kung Fu Panda. So I was the one that got spit on looked like Kung Fu Panda. So I didn't know how the fight would turn out. So Josh,
man, but you gotta be careful. When you see that dude, he may whoop you. Think about
stop.
What?
Stop. I'm just saying.
You see how he fights.
Nope.
Josh,
I just kind of want to know, did that dude come in that ring and destroy dude?
what you about to see?
Yeah, let's go. Gallo, the producer.
Oh man, look at this. I'm sorry.
Oh no, Gallo look like he about to get whooped on top being getting spit on. Oh! Look at this. Oh!
Bang, hold that. Bang, dropped him, get out the ring. Who would gas you up to be like, yeah, I'm gonna spit on him? And then
crazy.
Come out looking like a whole scarecrow. That's crazy. That's crazy. See?
Yeah, no, that's wild.
Hey, you gotta be humble. As we, wrap it up a little bit, leave the viewers with some good advice. I know you're a wisdom man.
Yeah.
Some would say. I don't listen to you, but some would listen to you. So give us some good wisdom for the week, for the audience.
I'd say for this week, protect your energy as if it were like gold. As in, treasure that. As in, your energy is everything, right? And a lot of people allow themselves to get other people in their space that they need to be protecting, which is everything, right? Yeah. You know me, and listen, man. So even on social media, I'm scrolling. I get into if I even start seeing bickering and nonsense, I can't scroll fast enough. I can't even see it, be around it. Your environment, the content. I think people should be aware of their people even around them. Yeah. Because the people can affect your energy, right? Yeah. People can affect your energy. Your environment can affect your energy, and the type of content you consume in your mind can affect your energy. Yes. So I'd say for people to protect it, like treasure that. That's all I'm saying, right? Treasure your energy much more. Because even the smallest thing can affect it. Yeah. And when that affects your energy, it can affect your productivity. Yes. You know what I mean? Yeah. Like your energy, it all ties in.
Yeah, clean it up. Let's go. Come on.
Listen, when I'm schooling you, you gotta listen, dog.
Did I just mess up your energy?
That's why I'm big brother. Big brother talking. You asked for this, man.
Oh yes,
you gonna get it. I can talk about this all day.
I saw.
I give words of advice, gems, nuggets. Yeah. But that's it. Yeah. I think protect your energy, people. Yeah. Protect your energy, and
I love treasure that. I thought you was gonna say protect your neck on some G stuff, but I do like to protect your energy.
Keep it nice. I want people to know I like you.
You swore 8 times today.
Yeah. Did I what?
Now next, what is something you're gonna work on this week?
Something I'm gonna work on?
Yeah.
That's a good one.
The hook. You're not asking what advice he has for the people?
Yeah, let's do that. I'm Diego, you right. What advice do you have for the people? I want to see if it surpasses what I just told the people.
It's quite easy.
Yeah, what is it?
Be yourself. That's it. That's my best advice. There's only one you. Be yourself. You can't be anyone else. Nobody likes a copycat. So be yourself. Be authentic. That will be a hoodie coming to you soon.
Oh, I like you. I want you to expand on that, though. Because I've seen the same be yourself, right? But I think it depends on how sometimes people need more to just the surface. I want more.
I think that ties into kind of protecting your own energy. Some people will get you off that path, and wanting you to do what they're doing or wanting you to behave a certain way. You'll have fake friends acknowledging that, they like what you're doing, but they're not, and all that stuff. You can't please everybody. Be yourself. That is the best thing you can do. And you're so much happier
That's right.
It boosts your mood.
That's
Your
right,
serotonin gets boosted when you're yourself.
That's right.
That's your happiest.
Yeah.
Look in the mirror and be yourself.
Yeah.
All right.
I know. Good. That's good. That's good.
But like I said, it ties in. I wasn't feeding off you.
Yeah.
You protecting your energy ties into that. So I like that.
But I know, like I can see on your vision board, you say be like Patrick. I get it. Be like the Booth. I know. It's it's okay. You can word it as be yourself. I get it. I get it. It's okay. Now you about to ask me another one. Yeah. We're gonna have another prompt for the people next week.
Yeah.
W.
Now the last thing I was like, what's something you're gonna work on this week?
Something I'm gonna work on this week. I think well, you know me, as far as every week I'm always pushing to be better.
Yeah.
Always pushing to climb up this ladder of success, whatever you call it, right? So again, I think just being in creative mode, being a creator versus a player.
Ooh.
Hoodie.
That was really corny, but good.
Now I know you're saying this right now. We're having like
Yeah.
When you digest that, you're gonna think about it maybe even tomorrow or like a Wednesday. You're gonna be like, yo, bro, what you said was kind of dope.
Profound.
I know.
Yeah.
Let it sink in.
Yeah.
Let's get it. I'm gonna be a creator versus being a player.
Us.
That's all I'm gonna leave. And you, same question for you, sir. What are you gonna work on this week?
Nothing as profound. I earlier discussed that my son says "love you" all the time.
Yeah.
I'm gonna initiate it. So that's what I'll work on this week by telling him, "Hey, man, love you," and we'll go from there.
And that voice?
Yes.
Hey, so listen, I want to thank you for joining me today, my brother. We're going to continue this. We're going to keep giving the people good content. And we want to have, we want to thank the people for watching too. Like, we appreciate y'all. Without y'all, there is no Banter Booth. So we appreciate y'all. And please, if y'all could follow my brother, Shane Misery. And you got me, Willie B, JR55, and the Banter Booth, and my other podcast, The Mutiny Model. We'd appreciate it very much.
Thank for our background noise with Josh of Ovaries and Graham Kenho. And they'll be visiting us a little bit.
Lord.
Thank you guys.